This morning started off very well. I was able to, interact with the kids a little bit. We read some books. My other daughter, Kalia, she's doing some arts and crafts. I can't wait to show you what she's working on. But my youngest one right here, I'm starting to believe that she's feeling a little under weather. So, thank God that I'm able to control my own schedule and be able to be in pocket when I need to and not be in pocket. So I've been sitting back, taking a few phone calls, answering some emails, following back up with a few of my clients, just kind of seeing how their week has been, planning ahead for next week. It's going to be a heavy load next week with, property management and then just some of the offers that I have on the table. And also, speaking of offers, I want to circle back on, one offer that I had on the table yesterday that I was speaking about. We were able to get the contract in by 8 o'clock, but we did not decide to sign it. I think the purchase price for the property is perfect. It's phenomenal. The numbers are where we need them to be, but the closing date is not, and that's not what we talked about. So it's very important when you're helping your clients and you're looking over the contracts that you're paying attention to everything, because they may be excited because we do have the contract and the numbers look right, but you have to read the fine print. I think for this one, it was like close in 30 days and their due diligence date is like for 25 days. No, not with that amount of, due diligence fee that they put down. That's not going to happen. So you have to figure out, what works best for your client, what's going to make the deal happen. And you just have to be straight and be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, it's business and you have a right to voice, your opinions and your concerns based on any contract that you may receive. So, so I've just been kind of sitting back, chilling with the girls, just hanging out, just relaxing, enjoying the AC. My wife is out, doing some shopping for a baby shower this weekend. So she's gonna grace our presence there. And, we have a family reunion we're going to attend today. So it's going to be good to reunite with other family members. So I'm going to let, the kids just kind of sit back, chill, relax a little bit, because when they get there, they're going to be a full throttle. And this one right here, I just hope she just feels a little better. She gets plenty of rest, and yeah, we good to go. So I think she might be feeling a little better, huh? You had a nice little nap. Daddy woke you up by talking. Yeah. Man, and shout out to my wife. She bought the girls some amazing gifts yesterday. On the way home, she bought this book, My Noisy First Words. This book's amazing. So my wife just got back, and believe it or not, I thought she was out shopping for the baby shower. She was actually out shopping for herself. So I understand, as a woman, how important it is to get certain things done for yourself, because it plays a way on your mental. And sometimes just getting away from the kids, getting away from your everyday hustle and bustle is really good for your mental space. And, for my wife to just go out and, go buy some clothes for herself, that's definitely commendable. And I appreciate everything she does within our household. So anytime that I have to be able to jump in, step in, and help out, I'm willing to do so. It don't matter what it is, whether I'm cooking dinner, whether it is for me to clean the kitchen tonight, all on top of all my responsibilities. It's a sacrifice for her to do all that she do, and it's a sacrifice for me. I know a lot of people say, 50-50 is how marriages are run, but sometimes it's going to be 60-40, sometimes it's going to be 70-30. So you just got to know how to play the part when it's time to play the part. And I'm happy to be able to play that part. So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to grab some gifts for the baby, so that way she's not late. She can take her time, she can get herself dressed, get nice and beautiful as she does. And that's what she do. So I went ahead and picked up the gift for the baby shower for my wife. That was very meaningful for me to always, step in pocket and step in place. But she has finally left, and I left the kids in there by themselves. And, they're cool they're cool and they're, you know, they know how to entertain themselves. But I tell you right now, it's a war zone in there right now. Just take a listen to this. Yeah, I'll wait to go back in there and you know, take care of them. But the most important part is they're in there bonding, however that bond is, with, you know, them entertaining themselves and entertaining each other, loving each other, and having fun and playing with each other. That's what it's about. And you know, us as entrepreneur with kids, you know, sometimes, you know, they can cling to you. Sometimes they, you know, mommy, daddy, mommy, you know, they're always on your legs and your hips, and they want you to do this, want you to do that. So the time that they have to themselves and they can entertain themselves is perfect, right? That's the perfect opportunity for you to go check in on your business and do whatever you need to do in the time being. So I happened to receive a text from one of my clients as I was down there shopping during the baby shower, and he said, hey man, I got a few offers I want to put in based on this and this, and you know, run some comps for me, run some numbers. So that's what I'm outside doing while they're in there having that war zone going on. So I'm checking in on this right now, and I'm gonna take care of this part of the business. Another thing I'm gonna add to my list while I'm out here checking over the offers and the emails is I'm gonna also go prepare for tomorrow. So on Sundays, me and my wife like to have our weekly meetings, and that really consists of, you know, how was this week? You know, what are some things that we can work on to be better? What are some things that we can communicate better at? You know, checking in on our finances. You know, what bills do we have upcoming for the month? Kind of checking in and seeing what everything that's going on and everything that we could possibly do. So yeah, just doing our weekly thorough, you know, check-in. Then I have a personal assistant who handles my personal calendar for me, as well as the social media. We like to check in on a monthly basis, kind of see all the content that's going to be released for the month, just to make sure we're in line, we're in accordance, and just making sure everything stay organized and everything stay consistent. I tell you, it's the most time saver position that you can never have on the side, is, you know, somebody who to help you navigate and help you stay consistent in areas where you know you're not going to be able to stay consistent at times. And it is good accountability as well. So as a leader, I have to lead him where we need help out, but I also like his input, his feedback, because he's also studying a lot of the analytics for me, and we both combine our research together and just make things happen. So I'm preparing that meeting for him as well. It's going to take about 2 hours just to review offers, run comps, run numbers, prepare for my household meeting, as well as my personal assistant meeting. So yeah, that's good. All right, we're headed to the family reunion. All right, we finally made it here, safe and sound. Hold on. There's a lot of people out here. To tell you the truth, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy myself while I can. Get to meet as many people as I can on my wife's side of the family. Just get to enjoy the company. You know, get to just have a good time, because that's what it's about. So, hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
Go peace out. Boom, my girl. Look at the pigtail, y'all. Look at her. As she eat that hot dog. Thank God for moms who always come prepared. Look, mama. Say like and subscribe.
G52.
No.
Now I gotta get this here back. Okay.
No.
Got a bingo.
That's the 3 or so go.